Alrighty. I just tried to call Dolly. How come you don't get a phone number where Kimmy from Canada can call you, Dolly? Hello, are you out there trying to call you? Because I went on your page and I said, I hope your puppy you get bees on you tonight. Okay, what do I do to my phone to stop making that do that? Okay? Because Linda's going to go on your channel and she's going to say, Dolly, Kimmy's talking to you right now. Dolly, I even told my husband, come and listen to your video from last night. I said, doesn't he kind of sound like Matthew McConaughey? I said, don't look, but I think he's a redhead. Yep. And I said to my hubby, before I started the video, Dolly, you're getting a puppy. And I told my husband, I hope that little boy puppy pees all over you. Because Dolly said he's going to keep the puppy on the ground. My husband laughed and said, yeah, right, Dolly, that puppy's going to be in bed with you. If you got a girlfriend, it's going to be in between you. Because let's just say my little puppy came in between us and he's now on, learns to sleep under my left arm, but I woke up this morning with a little tail, like I said earlier, and he's looking out the window, looking for the blind deaf dog that comes by my window, Dolly. This is my world. Okay, Dolly? Called you from Canada. I got one thumbs up because somebody's going, good Lord, love a duck, she's going after Dolly now. No, just he's got a puppy. Because Linda told me. And Dolly, if you're mean to Linda in the chat, I'm watching you because I can't belong to your chat because you gotta be a member. Dolly, I don't have any kind of way I get. Dolly, this is to you, okay? Should have put up my face so I'd look meanier. But I'm not going to let you see me because I'm torturing you by my finger, Dolly. See this finger, Dolly? It's a deadly weapon in Canada. Did you pee your pants yet? Because I'm coming for you. Because a bunch of my warriors that came in here this morning telling me, did you know he's getting a puppy? Yeah. And I told my husband he came in and he's going, what are you doing? I said, I'm yelling at Dolly, he's getting a puppy. Okay, I'm all right. What did I do to my videos? Okay, you got to take that bar and say, Dolly, I'm not emotional about you getting a puppy. Oh, God, open something. Okay, I got to push something. No, I didn't want to open up the bookmark thingy. Close that fucking, right? One of my subs, I want you to send this video to Dolly in an email because he won't listen to me because I already emailed him. And I think he's scared of me. I think my finger has already hurted him somehow because he knows about all those idiots using all those toys and stuff. Dolly, we know what those nut bars are doing because you're a nut bar over there because I told my husband. Because this is what I said, Dolly. I don't know if you did it, but I said you did it. I said, Dolly's over there somewhere. And I know, Dolly, you did it. When you were a little boy, some lady put a peach pie, an apple pie, or some kind of pie on the ledge. When they used to sit their pies on the ledge, right? Dolly, I know you did it. Because if you haven't been accused of it, I'm accusing you because this is what I said. You stole somebody's pie. And you think you got away with it? Why do you think she made 3 pies? Because it was one for her family, one for somebody that loved, and one for you, you stupid idiot, you pie stealer. And you were getting a puppy today, from what I understand. Oh, see? Yeah, Linda just watched a video where Benny Keys is giving me his sister's scales that I cried it again. I watched my own self and I cried it. 'Cause Dolly, Linda, little Linda is my bodyguard. She saw my friends come in and talk to me. But Linda's one of my bestest friends. She just doesn't know like Pendar is. And there's other nut bars they're talking about me. And she's here. It's Linda. I'm here. Linda. You gotta email this to Dolly, because I know if I make it, he's not gonna look anyways, because guys don't look at what thing girls do. But you tell him, Linda, I know he stole pies off a window. Right, Linda? Because he's got a daughter that... Oh, no, how old's his daughter? Send the video to his daughter and say, your daddy bought you a puppy. Oh, I hate him. Yeah. Oh, peach pies. He never had a peach pie. Just like mango pie. You gotta put, what was that stuff? You know that tapioca stuff? Yeah. That you can get it all like little beanie things. Put that down on the base of your crust. And then slice your peaches. Or you can do, like I said before, you take your peaches, or your cream cheese, and layer that. Right, yeah, you could even use rice. It's something that absorbs the juices so your pastry doesn't get gucky, Yeah. That's like puff pastry. I could teach you how to make puff pastry with the butter, but it's 144 layers of butter in between each pastry. So we had to do that at school too. So, yeah. So if you can buy like your puff pastry and like, I don't know about the States, you can go into your freezer areas where you can buy your pastry, okay? You will see it'll say puff pastry. It'll either be in like, you'll find them in little things. And play with the pastry. You roll it, don't crumple it up. You roll it out like this. Yeah, it's like a phyllo dough, but I don't like phyllo dough because I forgot to butter and it was just like eating paper. But when you get your puff pastry, it'll come like a slab. It's like a slab, like about this big. And you roll it out perfectly like this. And you make it out to a sheet. And that's where, when I saw a video, strudel, you can do a peach strudel. Okay? See how my ceiling is the check marks? See, the dough comes out to be like one of those squares. And you roll it out to the thickest. You see, you don't want your fruit to pierce the dough. So I always roll it on parchment paper, which then I take and I put it right on the sheet. Or I roll it right. See, I have sheets that fit my oven, so I just do it on the sheet and transfer. And then you roll it out to 3 squares, like right there. And then you put your fruit in the middle of the middle square. And don't put too much because you want to take one flap over and like this. So you end up with the pastry like in the middle, see? Oh, I think it's because I didn't clear that. Okay, so when you have the pastry that went from 3 to 1, but in between that 2, you put an egg wash to seal it. An egg wash is like egg with a bit of water in it, and you mix it around because it's your sealer, egg wash to seal whatever you want to do, because as soon as you bake it, it's a glue. So then you flip it over, and then what I do is, what do I do? Okay, because I screwed up one time and I did it wrong. Okay, yeah. You egg wash it right away. Then you sprinkle with coarse sugar, and it's big chunky sugar like this, and you all go all the way down. Then you take your knife and you score little scores, like, up and down, like you see how your strudel looks. But don't go to the too far. If you go too far to the edge, your fruit will seep out. So you just little scores. Or some people use forks, like as long as you let air escape, because you don't want it to explode, like, Yeah, and then after that, you put your sugar on. You put it in the oven till it's golden brown, and you have to be really, really careful that you cook the puff pastry properly. Because if you don't cook it enough, it'll get soggy on the bottom and it goes gucky. So that's why in some cases, if you make a cake when you make a cake, okay, and it rises above your cake pan, cut that cake off, cut the cake off. Because how real cakes are made level, you never cut, you cut the top off, you take the top, put it in a bag, use that for a trifle, whatever you call it, or you put this little bit of cake in the middle of your pastry. So when your peaches, if they're real, they drip into that cake, And then when you make your cake, which comes in a round, flip it over and always take your icing, put it on your plate, and then put your cake like this, because then it glues there. And then when you cut your cake, you always have your hand on the cake, and you use my knife that I used to cut cakes. It's a 13-inch knife that I tell people don't touch, and every time I told them don't touch it, they came back with Band-Aids on their hands, okay? So anyways, because I can make a cake that's this thick. Because I had to make this cake, it was called the Seventh Heaven at the Water Tower Inn. 7 layers from each one cake. So these cake layers were this thin, okay, out of one cake. Then we put chocolate mousse. The chocolate mousse, oh my good, white chocolate inside on each layer. But on each layer of the cake, as you added the cake, it's called a simple syrup. And there, I think it was chocolate. What was it? I know we used corn syrup. Coke. See, I don't remember my liqueurs. Cacao, like it's those snappy drinks and stuff. Liqueur. And then there was one where you could do even if you do put amaretto in there or something like this, you can change like your flavorings with the wash inside the cakes. This is what no, not egg yolk, no. It's the egg wash, egg white water. Yeah, that's called, leave your yolk in there because you want your yolk so it'll go golden. you know. Your yolk gives you your color. So, and if your yolk, a lot of people would, like, if you're doing your, what is that, your topping for lemon meringues, don't use your yolk. Don't let any part of that yolk in there because your meringue won't work. Because you can even do like, Lori was talking about these cookies one day, and they're called meringues. I don't call they call them like she was yeah me call what's what I wanna make is baklava. I've never made baklava, and that's with the I think you have to use the phyllo dough, and you have to use a lot of butter in between, and then it's like the hazelnuts and um, see a lot of things that people taught me to make. I never knew what it was. They just said, "Hey, do this," like because it was like every place that did stuff. It was like, oh, that's how I got hired at doing the cakes because I worked night shift serving coffee, and then when the girl came in at Tim Hortons, I stayed to watch her do the cake decorating. And I'd help her, and she taught me about take all the tops of the cakes off and save them. Like your chocolate cake, if you make a chocolate cake, save the top, put it in the bottom, and then just go, oh, cherry pie filling, put that over top. And then you put a little bit more cake stuff, or you put a custard, and then you pipe on top, or you put like whatever you can buy in your stores. It's like it's a thickening cream. We get it over here. It's called Neutral Whip. But you whip this stuff up. That this stuff it's great to like. That's all what you see in the stores you get. It's a lot of cakes now, they are wedding cakes. They call them undressed because the skill to put all the wedding cake together, it's an uncalled art now because nobody does the royal icing of the beautiful cakes, like, with the trellises and all the things. Because people want to eat the cake now. They don't want to display. Because that's a baker who was, oh, his name was, oh, I miss him because that's when my computer died. He had just opened up his, yeah, cream de cocoa. And then there was something else too. Yeah. Oh, and you just enough, and you brush each layer of the cake. Then you put your mousse. Then, and like, see, I have a silver, my cakes, I'll put my cake in there. I have a silver cone, I call it, because it's just, there's no top, there's no bottom. Put the cake in, and I build my cake into what, because it'll hold it together. So when I'm done, I just go like this and pop out the cake. And what I would do at the water tower, I would give like a light, anything that came out of the cake on the sides, I would base this around the cake, take that cake after I brushed the top as well with the liqueur and the corn syrup. Yeah, macaroons. There's coconut macaroons, and like with your your meringue, that's a macaroon, some people say here too, and you put like a custard in, and you can make them pink and purple and green and yellow, and you can just make all these little things that you go and you go boop boop boop, and you pipe them in a bag. So yeah, honey, oh, honey and phyllo, like that. Oh, see, that's the baklava that has the honey in there, because you go into to make all that. No wonder the little pieces are so much money, because it's a skill in making that kind of pastry. Because if you mess it up, There's so much money you waste. And again, my dad is like, measure twice, cut once. Because he cuts steel. If you messed up cutting steel, you lost your job. So, see, maybe I've been around a lot of guys, like, because see, when guys aren't, when the guy yells, they're not used to a woman looking right back at them yelling back. And if you're short, 5'1.5" old me, now I weigh 140 pounds. I was 200 pounds, my peoples. Linda, you know what's the weird thing is, if you think about it? I lost a kid. 60 pounds is the same size as Summer's weight, you know. Yeah, Kramer saw somebody driving out the vehicle in their car. That's my pit bull. But isn't that scary? You know, because I think what healed me too this morning, because I went to go and try to say hi to Benny, you know, and say thank you, you know, but I got to hear that little guy giggle. Oh my good Lord, love a duck. You know, that Lucas giggle. Oh my God, you know. Yeah, you know. I just wish there was all this member stuff, you know. I can't be a member, you know. Like I told my husband, I said I wanna be a member in Dolly's channel. You know. Oh, yeah. But when Luca goes to sleep, Benny Keys is going to sleep too. And then Benny Keys is sleeping and Luca wakes up going like, hey, I put my dad to sleep. Ain't he a tool? You know, all I did was take him in the pool, you know. Somebody send this to Benny too. Because they're both, Benny and Dolly both have little ones going around peeing, right? You know? Because, oh my God. Dolly, you got a male puppy coming and he's going to pee on everything. He's going to mark his territory on every part. Anything with a leg on in your house. Yeah, I know. Benny, I know you're teaching your son how to write names. We already went through that the other video, you know. Benny. And I can just see it, Luca. L, U. Or he'll put a U upside down, you know, or a C this way instead, you know, and then you find out your child's dyslexic going, oh my God, my baby's dirty disease. And he said, you know, it is, because I had one of those, and because that's how I found out I'm dyslexic now, because all your dually things and your emojis that bounce out like this. Everybody's learning. No emojis in Kimmy's chat, because she'll throw up. Right, Linda? Linda. You're my little warrior, because everybody's going, well, everybody just let Linda talk, because Kimmy's more funnier when it's just Linda. Because Linda's going to find, and I told my husband about you. We got to find out who the Linda is, because we want to see the kid that's like, you know, Oh, I already made. I made chicken fingers, homemade chicken fingers, because I'm a cooker. Made extras so I could freeze them later. You know, or if you want to do a wrap with a chicken finger in the middle, because I'm a smarty pants. Think ahead. You know? And if Ross goes really good, he gets a chicken finger. Because he loves his Kimmy monster next door. If he would have been a girl, we could have had a puppy, but he's a boy. Oh, I know. How do you find the mom of the kid? Okay, FBI, I know you're listening. We need to find out Linda, the mommy of the Linda kid. Because I want to see how big he is. What I make, I make a sauce. Like I can get this chili sauce, and then I add barbecue sauces. You know, want me to get the jar I get from Canada? I don't know if you can get it. I think it's from India. India, see, it's India again, Linda. Because if you play around with your name, it says India. See, look at that. If you put it. You know, look at if we put the E and the D today, it's India. Listen, Linda. See how good I am? Dolly. I know. Jesus, Lord, love and duck. I'm going to go look at this video and go, Jesus, Lord, are you ever a smarty pants when there's only one person in here? Okay? Oh, listen, India. But, hey, you and me will go on road trips. You in one car and I'll be on the other car and we'll go, who's driving? I don't know. Not me. I'm scared to drive. Even if I'm a passenger, I have to close my eyes sometimes, you know. Because all the animals want to jump out in front of me and say, Kimmy, don't go nowhere. Stay home. You know? Okay, go, just Echo, go get that sauce. Because it's really good. Because whenever we try to get it, we buy three bottles. Because somebody told something about it and everybody buys it, not mentioning my name. Yeah, sweet chili sauce. Okay, if I don't start getting advertisements from the people saying I'll pay your $1.99 to talk in Dolly Vision. Okay, it's this jar. Okay. Oh, it's going to be backwards for you. Okay, so you got to flip it around somehow, okay? And it's a big jar, see? Manufactured website. Oh, it's from Thailand! Woohoo, Thailand! Advertisement! Good fucking shit here, okay? What I do is I take this stuff. It's not real hot. Like they have hot stuff. Oh, good Lord, love a duck, don't do it. Or if you like hot stuff, my son does this. He burns his fucking face off, just let's say. Good Lord, love a duck. And don't go here. Anybody that does that hot stuff, those are the ones with the powerful. If you ever fart in front of me, I'll kill you. Okay? And we know that guy that came into my chat one day and then farted. You ever come in my chat again and fart? That's enough. Okay, so you take this stuff. I think I might know how to make it. because I looked at the ingredients, and I think I might try it, because I think I want to grow my own jalapeno peppers, and somebody asked me about raised gardens again, okay? Because this is what we're doing. I think that was Kathy on a video. What we're doing is we are building beds. See, like this little pan here? Say this is a raised bed, okay? It's going to sit above, okay? And my husband is going to make it so they're standing up because I'm not sure if he's getting, where we're lucky enough to be by lumber mills that have the outsides of the logs. So it's even nicer to have the outsides of the logs. So, and it's cheaper because you get a full slab and you build however big you want. And some people have even done where you can either do it like this, or you get like old fridges, old water heaters, and you can do the same thing. If you do the water heaters, then you can do like your potatoes, your whatever grows. And if you stagger your beds to whatever comes in, you'll always have throughout the season of your beds fresh fruit all year round. And as you're grabbing whatever you got too much of, you freeze and you're building up your stock for winter. And like everything above the beds, because if we're going to do melons or watermelons, or say you have, because we have a shorter season, because I want to do the sunflower seeds for my birds as well for in the winter. Don't do birds in the summertime because my bears come. So, and that's where I know I haven't done seeds for the bear animals in the summer. Because of my bunny rabbits, I'm going to have raised beds. And regardless of what melons are down below, whatever fruit they eat, see, I know I will have my peas that they eat. Like all around our yard, we have clover patches. And I don't get my strawberries or my raspberries or whatever that's around because I can watch them from my bed. That I can watch and say, I'll just leave them for tomorrow. My raspberries that are about this big. Okay. And I'll watch my bunny rabbits, which I love more than my raspberries, steal them. As my little dog watches going, they're eating them, Mummy, because I caught him eating them too. Well, Karma, the other dog that passed away, good Lord, come back, smell his breath. His breath is like raspberries, strawberries, blueberries all around our yard. Oh, you would just walk up and down the road and blueberries. Until there is this other place. Blueberries and big bears down there. That's why I don't go. Like we have this, it's called Mud Creek. And see, I'll never walk there because I heard the story of this young man that it was a story of somebody was a little girl, or was it his mother, was coming down the hill. This was their family land. And as she's coming down the hill walking, a bear standing up behind her, which she didn't see, was ready to kill her. And her father dropped that bear that she was far enough away from the bear that when it fell, because of this. She just all of a sudden looked at her dad or whoever it was, and boom. And from, because that's why when I won't, I can still feel the death of the bear falling, because when you see a big bear fall, you see this, you see the dirt fly up, and the as it falls, you know. If you've never seen a large animal fall to its death with one shot, that man who had, if he hadn't done the one shot, and this is out to my friend, the facts of the howlhunt.com. Look at his page, howtohunt.com. This man has ex-military men, women, scientists saying, we've seen things. Reverse generation is reverse generation. They taught things we learned. In the mountains, Mr. Ballin said, giants live there. In BC, where this man is from, who's traveled everywhere in the world. And he had, I think it was in Thailand, the 5-day death. He was supposed to die in 5 days. This man lived. So this man also has a message, because he hunts and he sees and he heard things that said, don't come in here right now. Turn away and go back. Because if you go into one of these places with a weapon and you shoot, it doesn't matter how powerful you think your weapon is. Military men have said, as they are going to shoot everything within their being, said, do not fucking do that. They turned around, got into their vehicles, went back to their bases, and were heard to say, oh, you saw that too? Just don't fucking shoot. You'll get used to it. So, what I seen in a fire, like I said, I was a fire keeper. I'm what they called when I was the fire keeper, the woman who gathered the stones. Every person gathered 3 stones for whatever amount were there that day. Mind, body, spirit, 3 stones each. And the size of your fist. So regardless of how many people were there, the stones were one size, and one size. So I would have to carry these stones into the sweat lodge, okay? So, and you carry these stones, which are, Pendar, when you did your stream, they're glowing red, like lava. And you can, some of the stones will break within the fire as we're getting them heated, and you have to build the fire. I will never tell you how it's built, because I won't tell you. That's my gift that I was given, to keep the rocks from exploding. So whatever stones I bring in to who's ever the lodge, which was Proud Woman, I dropped it into a pit that she would add water to. But I was foolish enough one day that a stone that I wasn't careful with went out of the pit, hit her, bounced back into the pit, and I heard her go, but she kept going. Me not knowing how badly I had burnt her. Burnt her. So, I'm saying whatever I've been taught to go slow, gentle. So, and somebody just came in here to make me, what's my new obsession with Dolly? Right, Linda? Where, bada boom, bada bing. Where the fuck have you been? Alrighty? Right? Dolly? Right? Get the fuck out of here! If I was a guy, would you come in and talk to me like this? Kentucky crime check! Salute from Canada, bitch! I'm gonna go to your page and say, hello from Canada! Kentucky crime check! Salute from Canada. Because I like Dolly. Because he's funny. You know? Bye, bitch. Bye. Bye. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to close my channel because people say I get fucking angry, right? See? When you get a fucking tool come into my channel and try to fucking bully me. Don't ever forget, my warriors stand back and watch your fucking ass. Kentucky chicken crime check. Right? Dolly. You know Kentucky chicken crime chicken? Fucking bada fucking boom. Yeah, shit on me, I shit on you. Come to me, 5 bullshit, I turn it back 5, 10, 15 fold. Because Dolly's getting a puppy, and that's what I'm gonna stupid tool. Jesus Lord, love a duck. I pray for you. Pray for all you Americans over there. Because I live in Canada, Snowball Nation, and I'm not going to kiss your ass. Because that's probably not what you look like on your picture. Because I'm 60 years old and I'm beautiful. And you're not going to look like that at my age, you piece of trash. Bada boom. Bada bing. Jesus fucking Christ. Dolly! Somebody pay for my membership and I'll send them. Dolly, you pay for my membership because I was going to make him a caller, okay? Kentucky Fried Chicken Crime Check.